my starting soon screen is broken, so we're gonna have to just deal with it like this. I need to make sure everything works okay first, because it's been a while. Give me 1 second. Okay, first I need to actually make sure I can hear myself. Okay. I can. Though the sound on this might be a little bit too high. If I can turn that down, that would be actually amazing. Okay, we'll turn that down for now. Okay, now that I have that sorted. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Damien Levette, and I'm back. You may notice that I look a little different since the last time I've been on here, and it has been quite a while. And I will quickly explain that away before we actually get into playing the game. I've been really busy with, like, some medical issues. My Wi-Fi has been really terrible, and we only just got it fixed today, on top of that. And, there's been, like, just a couple of other things I've needed to, like, score away before getting back into this. I apologize for my absence. I will try not to let it happen again, though I can't exactly promise anything. With a Okay, so yeah, I'm back. I have a new model, but we'll go over that another time. I just felt like coming on here, saying hello to everybody, and playing a nice game. So today we are playing What Remains of Edith Finch. I have been told that this game is sad, so I want all of you to keep that in mind. That what are the like content warnings on this game, just to like, so I don't throw anybody off. What are the like okay, just like to get it out of the way real quick. This game does talk a lot about death and grief. If that's not something that you are prepared to see today, then I recommend you leave. Because this is definitely not the video for you. I won't say anything more as to not spoil anything that happens in the game. I've played through a little of this game before, but not enough where I know like the entire story. So We will do that. Okay. Oh. Let me make sure I can see chat. So I can see what all you wonderful people are saying. And let's hope that everything looks fine, is fine, etc., etc.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Let me turn that up a little, because it was really loud whenever I opened it, and now it's a little quiet. Okay, there we go. So is this the house that we're
I lived
going
here until
to?
I was 11,
Oh.
but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Nice flowers. How do I interact with stuff? Is it just... Oh.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay, so I guess we don't need to investigate.
I hadn't been back
that.
since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Okay. I assume that someone we know owns this place.
Didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
So we go... Oh, we go this way, okay.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay, so there have been animals around here. Okay. Oh, a deer! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's a big house. A really big house. Really tall, too.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh. What's that on the ground?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh. Can I open it, please?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Oh. So, is there a different way we need to go? Missing. Who's missing? Milton Finch. So, do we... If it doesn't open the front door, does it open the garage door that we were passing by? Does it... No? Wind chimes. I'm gonna move my keyboard closer just so I don't have to reach all the way over my desk. Excuse me. Frog.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
I don't know what that means. Is there like a secret way to get into the house, or... I'm confused. So if we can't go through the front door, where are we supposed to go? A little help would be great right now. Huh? I'm so confused. Guys, help. I'm confused. Let me check something real quick. Lock in, twin? I don't know what... I don't know where I'm supposed to go, because the front door is locked. Oh...
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay. Now I got it. I guess I just had to figure that one out by myself.
For the first time in years,
Oh.
I felt like I was home.
Oh, this house really is abandoned. There's like nothing
But instead of a
anywhere.
family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Edie, Dawn, and Lewis. In loving memory of Lewis Finch, December 27th, 1988 to November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. Memorial Service, Finch Family Cemetery, 2141 Fireweed Road. It's a lot of things in this house.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh. There's a kitty? Kitty where?
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
I guess I can understand that. Not a lot of food places know where my house is either.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Okay, so her brother's missing. Interesting.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Interesting. Okay, so where exactly do we go? Oh,
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
okay, so it's not the basement. That's not the first place we need to go. Barbara.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I think I overlapped two of the dialogues there by accident by walking too close to something. Okay. So that's the garage. We can go upstairs, right?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, am I still on the stairs? I am still on the stairs.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Okay. I don't like the design of this bathroom. Because there's a carpet. I feel like putting... Excuse me. I feel like putting carpet in the bathroom is just, like, wrong.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay, so what's this other room? Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh my god. I can't imagine how lonely that would be. Oh?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Okay, so Barbara, I'm guessing, was a child actress. Who's this?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay, so that's not where we have to go. I'm kind of just ruling out places at this point. Okay. There's two... I'm guessing that's where we have to go, but I still want to look at whatever this is.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
It's nice paintings on the wall. I like sharks. Oh.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So this is where it goes.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, we're in the walls.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Okay.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Okay, so this is Molly's room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh. Orca's Island Calves. Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Wow. A deer skull. Starfish. Books. Fishbowl. Molly, 1937 to 1947. Oh, she was only 10. Probably not even.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, this is gonna make me like cry already. She's so...
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Where's the gerbil? Where's the gerbil? If we have a gerbil, then where is it?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay. Fishy.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
No, don't eat the goldfish. No, don't eat the goldfish. Okay. Toothpaste.
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
Wait, aren't holly berries poisonous?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh. What is this game? These edibles ain't shit. That's what it feels like.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Do you jump here? Jump here?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Stuff on the table. Oh?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What kind of hallucinogenics are we on?
Rabbits.
Rabbits.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
I'm so confused right now.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
A shark? What? What is happening? Huh? What the fuck?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh. Okay. What are we looking for?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
No! Seals are like one of my favorite animals. No.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
No, it's Tralaleo Tralala. I don't think so. Oh, what the fuck? I'm a snake. A big snake.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Monster. I assume I'm some kind of eel thing, but because Molly's like 9 or 10, she's like not familiar with what it is. But this has to be some kind of dream, right?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
So, like, do I eat people? What am I doing? What is happening? I'm so confused. Okay, so I go up here.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
How the freak do I get in here? Oh. Oh. Okay. So, what the hell was that? Okay. How? Oh.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, we smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Pipe. Okay. What is this game? Oh. Whose bathroom is this?
I got closer and closer.
Wait, this is Molly's room.
All my stomach started growling.
Oh, this is creepy
And
as
suddenly,
fuck.
I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh my god. So, was she Edie's daughter? Oh. My God.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Poor girl. We go back in? No? My God.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Hold on, let me check. Okay. Everyone alive in chat?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
How do you put a house on a boat?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home.
Okay,
Orcas
so
Island.
yeah, was Edie's daughter.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okay, so that was Edie's dad? Question mark? Oh, God. The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter by Odin Finch. Oh, there's a bird on the door.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
And then I'm guessing she never finished it.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh no, it's that awful bathroom. Flo Froggy.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Really
It was
ugly.
a pretty big trace.
Ugly bathroom. There's a Secret in This Bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Didn't know getting... Hold on, I need to move that out of the way. Because I can't see my thing properly. Didn't know getting eaten by a dragon was a choice of death. Can I volunteer for that one? I mean, getting crushed to death by something is not necessarily the best way to go, but I suppose it's better than some other
There's a
things.
secret in this bathroom.
Yeah?
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
How many walls are we gonna go through in this house? Like, what the freak? Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1958, died September 23rd, 1961. I can't read that close. I could be wrong about that.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Fort Calvin.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Oh my god. So, Sam got taller because he was still alive. Aw. Wait, that's so sad.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
1950 to 1961. That would be 11 years. Oh.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't.
Oh yay, a swing.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
I'm not exactly sure what's happening right now.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
So what exactly is happening? Are we trying to go like as high as possible? Low-key thought we were gonna fall off. I mean, I'm trying not to let that happen. I'm scared. Oh God, we're looking.
I think he'd
really
already
high.
made up his mind.
I tried to do this as a kid.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Like, I think I tried to go all the way around. I know that that's not possible because of, like, physics and stuff, but... God, that's really high. Yeah, I'm so afraid right now. Yo!
Today he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I would too. You can see how different both sides of the room are.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I can understand why. The difference between both sides of the room are very evidently different. One of them got to grow up and the other one didn't. It's so sad. Okay, pull this out. Oh, pull it up, not out.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
That just leads us back out here. So I'm assuming we have to go the other way before we come out that side.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
In 1944 to 1960. So she was 16.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Okay.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Did someone like break
She
into their
reached for the
house?
music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh god, not the like horror movie music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Scary story vibes, yeah. I love it. It definitely takes away from like the emotional aspect of the game. So this part of it's definitely not as sad as the rest of it, but
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
okay.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh my
Barbara
god.
turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
How do we get out of this room, bro? Oh yeah, that's how we came in, like, at the first time.
She played her part beautifully.
It's Molly's room.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groan. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay. So, so the guy is
The hookman had vanished.
alive. Okay.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering.
Who's
It
there?
was coming from inside the house.
Hold on, let me check something on my...
Oh dear.
There we go. Oh,
Come
fans.
to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom.
What
But
does this mean?
so
What did they
her
do to her?
fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what
Ew.
I call a real eerie tale.
What the hell? Okay.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
All of these people that we've, like, seen so far are all so young. That's some kind of stupid joke. I'd say, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Haha. You're so
I guess
so
now
funny,
I know
Val.
why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
You're so funny, Valley. You're so funny. The funniest person ever.
Okay, so I can only assume that we have to go down the stairs now. to go see the music box. I know you already opened the music box, but we didn't get the key. Yeah, so round and round and round. Okay. I do love you. I do love you still. Even if you're obsessed with one joke. Okay. Basement. Lots of cleaning things. Were we not already in here? No, we weren't. Okay. Because I think we were in the garage.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Another one? I have a million jokes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Packages?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh my god.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh my god, has someone been
If there's a
living
pattern
in
in
here?
all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh god. Walter. 1952 to 2005. So he was 53.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you can get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
This dude really likes peaches.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
March 2005. So this guy's been living, like, in the basement, or, like, somewhere near the basement for 30 years. I have to leave while I still can.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
What do you mean, it?
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
But those were two separate incidents.
And Calvin.
Again, another separate incident. Those were unrelated, but it's still kind of, you know, confusing how, and coincidental how everyone
Maybe this
in this
is all a
family
mistake.
dies in various odd ways.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Edith's mom really does not like telling her things.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Oh, I went the wrong way. How do I get in here? Oh, there we go.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Christ.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, God.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
I wonder who she's writing this for.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Because isn't Edith only 17? Why is she settled with all of this at so young?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
God. Okay. Okay, not that way. This way.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh my God. There's so many.
Three of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Someone's car alarm is going off outside. Fuck.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly. Just after her birthday, too. She had just turned 10.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Sam Finch, Gregory Finch, Gus Finch. Lewis Finch.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar, Milton Finch.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
When you guys told me this game was sad, I didn't
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
I didn't think it was this sad.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday. and find everything out for myself.
I can already tell that I'm gonna start crying at some point. I've gotten pretty close to crying like 3 times already. Because a lot of this hits very close to home.
But looking back on it now...
Oh.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing...
Oh. Where are we going? Is it...
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh! Oh, so she's writing this for her son? Daughter? Oh, other side. Okay. Yeah, so she's writing this for her kid.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Animals. Taxidermies. Ooh.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Judging by the decorations, I'm assuming he was a veteran and like a hunter of some sort. U.S. Marines. Okay, so he was in the Marines. Sam, 1950 to 1983. So he was 33? Unless I'm doing the math wrong on that.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Oh, camera. So, how do I adjust the back and forth?
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Okay. I'm over here, Dad.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can hit the road.
Oh, she's in the front seat. Okay.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Odin Finch Memorial
I will
Park.
never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh, pretty. Oh, pretty.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
This is actually pretty peaceful. for once.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh.
Hold still while I take a...
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
A deer!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
What's happening? What? Oh. Out?
Dad, I...
Oh, is there
Breathe.
another
Turn
deer?
off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Oh.
Great shot, Don!
That's... Oh no, that's heartbreaking. I don't like that. Oh.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
No, you're making her cry.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh. Do we have to go back there? What's happening? Oh, we do. Okay. We gotta run. We gotta run.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh my god. So that's how
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh my god.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Is this a baby gate? Oh no. Oh god. Oh my god. What's this? Divorce contract. Sam Finch and Kay Carlisle. A baby. Lawsuit has been filed against you 20 calendar days after this summons is served on... Okay, so it's just divorce papers.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world
Oh,
was
so we
like.
gotta knock these down.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Come on, I don't want
I wish you could have told. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Poor kid.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Kite. Oh, we gotta collect all the words.
Father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Who's getting married in the back, right?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
I'm guessing we're supposed to crash into everything before we go near the tent.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So he was 13? Must be difficult having your entire family die and not knowing what happened to any of them.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Paintings. Oh no, I didn't mean to go back out. Oh, no, go back up. I didn't mean to do that.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush. Milton disappeared.
Where did he go? I wonder where he went.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I can understand why. It's hard enough losing one family member. And Edith has lost everyone.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What do you mean found in the house? Oh, wrong way. There's something about this game that is sad, but it's also comforting in a way.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh. Love this game, it was interesting. I don't really know how far I am into it. Exactly. But it's really interesting. It's really sad, though.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, cool posters, dude. You got a little N64?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
That's not the greatest wording you could have... I don't know.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah. Good for him. Don Finch. What state is WA?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Okay,
and
not
something
that way.
moved. Bats
Bats.
and toads.
I need to move these out of the way so I can see. Okay, I don't think those are going to move much out of the way. Oh, this way.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Huh? Ah.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh.
But he found something more.
Something more.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss.
Oh. Up. Up.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Dog.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Yay, dog.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
This music's kind of banging.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. so he could do whatever he wished.
Oh. No. Oh, we have to go this way.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for...
We're gonna go this way this time.
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of his...
I like the harp, so we're gonna go this way.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Whoa. This is a little spooky.
Began to forget the world we know.
The ultimate LARPer. I think he just has a big imagination, wanting to get away from the day-to-day stresses of regular life.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh God.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My dearest condolences, Dr. Emily. I didn't get to read that in time.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
He's 32, I think. I'm assuming in the context of all of this that Lewis it was self-inflicted. I can only assume. Whew, this game is heavy. Is there any other way out of here, or do we need to go? Oh, there's a door.
from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
So is this Edith's room?
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
To Teach to Learn by Dawn Finch.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I need to readjust real quick. There we go. There we go.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I can understand where Edith's mom is
We'll
coming
have the nursing
from,
home send a van for you in the morning.
but at
Okay.
the same time, I feel as if Edith should have known about her family's history, whether the curse was real or not.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When when the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
There's a lot of furniture out here.
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed.
Good to see you back. Hey, Tro!
Mom dragged me to the
Missed
car.
you. Oh, God.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Oh, shit.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
So she's the only one left.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
God.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Oh, so she was writing
But
it
now
for
I
her
hope you'll
child.
never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oof.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Oh my god, that was heavy. It's a great game, though. I sound very sad. I wouldn't say that I'm upset. However, I guess I can relate in a way to some of this as someone who's lost family themselves, biological and non-biological. And it's a very powerful story about how grief can affect people. I think the reasoning behind Edie's mom, like, sealing off all the doors was, you know, to kind of protect Edith in a way, to not know about the family history, because she thought it might be a burden to her if she found out the truth, or that it was kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy if she found out about the family curse or whatever. But I genuinely do think that this was a fantastic story, and it tells a very compelling message. It is sad though, and I will definitely have a little cry about this later when I can. It made me sad, especially that a lot of the people involved in the stories here were so young, and a lot of the people that were around at the time were also so young. I know a lot of them lived, like, very good and long lives, like Edith Sr. did, but people like Gregory and, like, Barbara and the children didn't get to live as long of a life as everybody else did, and that's what makes me sad. But all in all, I'm glad that I played this game. It was a very good experience. Hopefully next time we will play something a lot more tame. Because this was very heavy. And I'm assuming these are all childhood pictures of all the developers. It's so cool. Edith Finch team, 2012 to 2017. The end. Oh! Okay. God, that was a lot. God. Let me unlock my model so I can, you know, talk to y'all for a bit before I go. Also, if you've been around for a while, you have likely noticed that I look a little different. If you weren't here at the start of the stream. Yeah, I got a new model. It was actually a lot cheaper than my last one. Also, my lights aren't on, so my tracking's not going to be, like, the best in the world at the moment. Let me see if I can... Oop, there we go. Blah. Not much has changed about my models. Still the same design. Still, the same concept. Same me. Just a little different. Still the same shoes. Still the same cane, except I can take it away now. I can put my hand up and down. And I got this cool thing right here. What is it? I think you'll just have to guess. And I have teeth now. My old model didn't have teeth that I know of. Or at least they weren't noticeable like the ones I have now. I think I look pretty cute in my new attire. Still have my coat, so don't worry, the coat is still here. But I can also... So I can also cry now. I have a couple of expressions. And I can be scared. Ooh. Oh, wrong button. I can take my glasses off like I used to be able to. And I can pout. And I can do a little bit of a raise my eyebrow. Oh, and one big thing that I requested whenever I got this model was to be able to do this. Hello! I can see you. Yeah. It's nothing too exciting. It's still the same me. Though I move a little bit better. Now that I fixed my Wi-Fi, I think I'll be able to stream a little more regularly than I used to, instead of, coming back every couple of months to show up and then disappear again. I'll try my best. Because this means something to me. There's no music, so this makes it seem a lot more dramatic than it is, but I think I'm gonna sign off for the night. Go get something to drink because I am dehydrated. Maybe get a little something to eat and wind down for the evening. But I appreciate you all coming back to see me. It means a lot. So, without further ado, good night, everybody. See you next time.